or Starry Nights. Lay back or splash down. Brunch, lunch, or late night munch. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
Nebel quick to the outside and throwing the screen, and that one sniffed out immediately. Nice play there by Andrew LeBlanc. 3 wide receivers out left this time for Nebel. And they fake the handoff, and coming across the middle of the field, it's Jelani Price with the reception. Now do the Cougars here on this opening drive. And here's the give, and going nowhere is Jamarion Niblet. So Port Isabel going left to right here. And they go quickly, and they give it to number 1, LeBlanc. And LeBlanc with a lot of room. He's up to the 40, and he's going to be brought down to the 42-yard line. And go quickly, and the carry here is to 21. And a big hole, and this is Luis Ramos. And Ramos into Jarrell territory to the 30 box, and they allow the runners to get to that second level. And here's Port Isabel now at the Jarrell 39. And they fake the handoff, and it's a pass here. And Barrera trying to scramble, going to get brought down and sacked back at the 43-yard line. We'll see if that costs them here. They get behind the 6. Here's the pitch to the outside. And then another big run here, and that's Luis Ramos. And Ramos back to the 30, north to south straight. Man in motion, and they give it to Ramos. And Ramos going to that far left side. Cuts, makes a man miss. He's got some room, and he's inside the 5. Touchdown, Port Isabel. Split backfield, 3 wide receivers for Jarrell, and they're going to hand it off here. And trying to get to the edge, but not a lot of room. This is number 81. Here's the throw. It's complete here to Jelani Price. Price coming across the field, has a lot of room. It's a foot race. He's inside Port Isabel territory, inside the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Good catch and run there, and Jarrell's on the board. Allow the big play for the score, and now the pressure shifting a little bit to them, see if they can come out and produce their own answer as they hand it off here to Andrew LeBlanc. LeBlanc cuts inside, has a blocker and some room. He's up near midfield to the 49, first down and more. .44. And it's Barrera on the keeper, and he's going to be close to first down yardage, but probably a yard and a half. Go for it here early. They're going to give it inside, and they're going to pitch it to the outside, and they're going to up in Ramos, and the Cougars got him. And Fisher just a heck of an open field tackle here, and Jarrell takes over now. And they're going to pitch it to the outside. This is Niblet. Niblet with a little bit of room to run, and that's his best run here of the night. So the ball at the Port Isabel side of the field now. And another run for a first down, and coming out on the 4 wide spread, the single back here is Niblet. Niblet going out. And that one right in the hands. It looks like they got the jitters out of them a little bit and executing much better. It looks like they have all the men on their side, but a big 3rd and 11 here. They're going to fake the handoff. Nebo across the middle of the field, and a heck of a catch, and that's 2 for Jelani. Three wide receivers for Nebo. As he pitched outside to Niblet, and Niblet following a blocker, has a little bit of room, puts his head down. He's inside the 10 to the 9, picks up 8. By Jelani Price, called back after a penalty, and Put the ball back at the 17. An 8-yard run by Niblet has them here at the 10, and they're going to give it to Niblet. And the inside, he's going to spin, take a man with him, and he's in for the up. And it's a short kick, and Smith bobbles it a little bit and picks it up, and he's going to be brought down inside the 15-yard line, but penalty flag Fisher to upend Ramos on that 4th down, and then turned it over, took it down the field, and scored. And now Jarrell on top 14-7 as they give it to LeBlanc here, trying to follow blockers, but Jarrell wraps him up. That was number. Put yourself in more of a manageable situation on 3rd, because you're not a passing team. I think through the regular season they had about 160 yards combined here as they give it to Ramos on the sweep, trying to get to the outside, and Jarrell bottles it up. Down a little bit, the flag's not as active. Here's a snap, and Barrera gets rid of it, and this one going to be returned, and what a catch there by Jelani Price, and Price and handoff up ahead, a big hole for Niblet, and Niblet up to the 20-yard line after a pickup of 6. So 4 wide spread here for Nebel out of the gun. He's looking left, coming across the field. It's Price making a grab at the 10. So we're back, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and goal from the 9 for Jarrell. Nebel back to pass, looks right, has a man for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. Trying to come up with an answer before this begins to slip away, as they're going to hand it off to Ramos, trying to get around, and he's not going to get there, and that's going to be tackled by Dylan Pursley, and Pursley with a heck of a... It seems like these runs to the outside just not working for Port Isabel, and they give it to LeBlanc, and finds a little bit of room to that right side, and he's got a 1st down up to the 32. So 1st and 10 at the Port Isabel 32-yard line. Barrera's going to keep it, and Rudy Barrera finds a big hole, and he's up near midfield for another 1st down for 18. At least into the break, be a big win for them, so they could try to weather the storm just a little bit, as they're not going to do it that way. 7, but have a pretty good drive going right now. So 2nd and 9, and it's going to be a play action, and wide open. It's Andrew LeBlanc, makes the catch, and he's going to be tripped up by his own nice rollout and kind of catch the defense a little off guard. He allows your man to get away and get into space, and not getting away there is Ramos, as he is just eating for Port Isabel right now as they come to the line. 2nd and 13, and Barrera's going to keep it. He's going to go right. He's going to try to kick it outside, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. Another good play. They're going to hand it off, and it's across Martinez, and Martinez up inside the 30 to the 29. Actually, looks like they're going to set up and go. So 4th and 13 now after the penalty. And they're going to pitch it. It's bobbled, and it's a throw, and almost caught. So Nebel going to go deep. He's got a man in stride, and a little bit too much. So Jarrell's setting up here for the next play. Nebel back to pass. He's going to get it to Niblet. Set up the screen. Has a little bit of room past midfield. Puts his head down. He's inside the PI 45 to the 40. And here's Nebel. Takes the snap. Looking left. And he has a man on the flat. That's Barnes. And Barnes going to get out of bounds. And he does. Get everybody set here. 3 wide receivers out to the right for the Cougars QB. Nebel takes a snap, looking right. Quick pass, a little high there for Pricing. So come out. Trips right here for Nebel. Low snap, Nebel quick out to Price, incomplete. They just come on and try to run the clock out of the. They're going to give it to Ramos, and Ramos a lot of blocking, and he's trying to split those defenders, but he can't, but he's into Jarrell territory to the 39. So 8 seconds. This is going to be the last play here of the half, and they're going to give it to Ramos. Ramos going to cut it to the outside, has a little bit of room, tries to hurdle, and he's going to get upended and flip. So 1st and 10. And Port Isabel going to start with Rudy Barrera trying to get to the outside. Has a little bit of room, and he's going to be chased out at the 30 and at the 31. They're going to hand it off here to 22. This is Jose Ochoa, and nice open field tackle. And the ball is down, and Barrera able to track it down and pick it up, but not before he's brought down at the 25-yard line in motion. And it's going to be a quarterback draw and a little bit of room, but not much for Barrera as he gets brought down to the 34 after a short pick. So nibble it to the outside. Low snap here. Nebel able to control it, and he's going to air it out, and he's got a man wide open. It's Jelani Price, and Price tippy-toeing out of bounds. Been a big thing here for these wide receivers as Niblet on the stretch has a little bit of room, turns upfield, and he's going to be brought out of bounds just inside the 5. And everything's just worked out really well here for this Jarrell offense. It's knocking on the door again here as Neville takes the snap, rolls to his left, and he delivers a strike to Price, catches it out of bounds at the 13. So 4th and 3, 4th and 2 actually. Nebel on the slant, connects, touchdown Barnes. Coming down from that second level to come in and make the tackles. Just, they don't miss when it comes to tackles as LeBlanc spins out of one there, and they're going to pick up the 1st down. And 3rd and 3. Had it off here to Garcia again, and Garcia spun down, but not before picking up. Give it here to LeBlanc, cuts it inside a little bit of room, trying to make a man miss, but he's brought down inside the 40, down to the 36, picks up 12. So after the pickup, it's 1st and 10 at the 37 of Jarrell. And here's the handoff. And this is number 22, Jose Ochoa, with another 1st down to the ground to the 20. So 3rd down and 8 coming up. They give it to Ramos. He's trying to bounce it to the outside and nowhere to go for him, and he'll get dropped for no gain. See what they draw up. And Barrera trying to get to the outside, looking for a crease. Not going to find it. He'll be brought down out of bounds. And so Nebel back to pass. Looking's got a lot of time. He's rolling to his left. Looking. And he's just going to keep it in head for the sideline. And he'll pick up a couple before being chased out of bounds. Nebel back to pass. 3-step drop. Looking. Well protected. Flushed out to his right, looking down the field, looking towards the sideline, wide open. He's got a man, and that's number 4, Mason Dotson. Dotson trying to make a man miss, and he gives himself up at the 10. Where to go with it, and trying to find the end zone, couldn't. Gives himself up, 1st and goal from the 10. Nebel gonna turn it up the field, and he's gonna score as he reaches late. Down, and might be a little bit of a break that they need here as they trail by 28, and they give it to Martinez. Martinez cuts back inside. He's near midfield, past midfield to the 49. 42-0 in that game over there. Some 4A scores in the bracket here as Barrera back to pass, going to go deep. And that's going to be an interference call as he Here's a snap. It's Barrera trying to sneak, but he gets thrown down, but he might have enough, and I think he. So first down with the ball at the 25. Here's Barrera getting out of trouble, and he's going to launch it to the end zone. And that one's caught by Smith. Here's a lot of room for Cross Martinez, and Martinez down to the 10-yard line. Big pickup here of 26. They're going to hand it off inside, and this is Garcia, and Garcia in for the score. On Corpus Christi Miller, both on the NFHS network, powered by Real Sports Live. We got crews at both games, and what a rush from Jarrell there. That's number 8, Braden Boyer. Pick up a playoff win. As they give it to LeBlanc following his blockers. He's inside the 20, loses the football, and it's going to be recovered, and they're going to. And the Tarpons line up here, first and goal from the 2, and Barrera's going to be in for the score.
Take a ride or ride a wave, build a castle or visit a castle, morning stroll or nighttime roll. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at SoPadre.com.